Now watching GT AFCON Morocco 2025 with Spiro, the African leader in electric motorcycles. Spiro by Arise, the continental champion of Made in Africa.
On Wednesday, December 31, 2025, at the Moulay Hassan Stadium in Rabat, an already qualified Algeria asserted dominance from the start against Equatorial Guinea. The Phoenix dictated tempo, orchestrating a series of attacking moves that resulted in 3 goals before halftime. The scoring was opened by Zinedine Belahit from a corner kick, followed by Fares Shaibi's precise strike to double the lead. Ibrahim Maza then headed in the third, rising above the opposing defense. The first half was characterized by Algeria's clear, sustained and unquestionable superiority reflected in the statistics: 16 total shots, 8 on targets, and 53% ball possession. We had to put in a good performance. We wanted to win the 3 points again. It was the last match and we are in this team because I think we have the level. So whether we play or not, we will try to give everything until the end. Algeria cemented their lead in the second half at the Moulay Hassan Stadium in Rabat. Relentless pressure on Equatorial Guinea, even with a spectacular goal from Emilio Sue Lopez for Equatorial Guinea and a few close chances. The Phoenix technical and tactical supremacy remained evident. Strategic substitutions by Algeria ensured key players were rested and fresh attacking momentum and introduced, ultimately safeguarding their comfortable advantage. The match concluded with a 3-1 win, solidifying Algeria's comprehensive control and dominance of Group E.
Abbiamo iniziato la partita come volevamo.
We started the match as we wanted to. We dominated throughout and also created several chances. The only small downside is that we conceded a goal, but it was an excellent goal of great quality.
Eccellente era.
Algeria secured a perfect group stage performance, earning 9 points and defeating Equatorial Guinea 3-1, qualifying for the round of 16 for the first time in 6 years. The Phoenix are set for a decisive encounter against Democratic Republic of Congo. Meanwhile, Burkina Faso claimed second place in Group E with a 2-0 victory over Sudan, who finished the stage with 3 points. The intensity is now significantly higher for all teams advancing to the round of 16s. The decisive third match day of the AFCON 2025 group stage began with a major surprise. Côte d'Ivoire was tuned early on by a spirited and uninhibited Gabonese side. Guelo Kanga put the Panthers ahead in the 11th minute, followed by Denis Bouanga's precise strike in the 21st, doubling the lead. The Elephants were outmatched in intensity and dominated by Gabon for long periods, putting them under temporary pressure in the Group F standings. However, just before the halftime whistle, Côte d'Ivoire managed to pull one back following a superb collective effort started by Wilfried Zaha. Jean-Philippe Crasso scored in the 44th minute, completely reigniting the match. Returning from the break, immersed by his team increased the pressure, launching repeated attacks against a Gabon side that was progressively retreating. This sustained dominance finally yielded results in the 84th minute as Evan Gessan netted the equalizer, converting a pinpoint cross delivery by Christopher Operi. Bazuma Matoure delivered the dramatic victory for the Elephants in the extra time, heading in the decisive goal in the 90+1 minutes. Just as the draw seemed certain, the goal sparked huge celebration for Côte d'Ivoire, propelling them to the top of Group F and securing a spot in the round of 16 against Burkina Faso. Despite a brave effort, Gabon is eliminated from the competition. The 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco is generating excitement that extends well beyond the host nation, with a strong fan presence in Yaoundé, Cameroon. The capital's indomitable Lions fan zone, established by former national team players, has become the main hub for supporters. On Sunday, December 28, 2025, the atmosphere during the Cameroon-Côte d'Ivoire match was electric, showcasing a fervent popular spirit. Fans of all ages, joined by Cameroonian football legends, waved flags and sang in unison as they gathered to watch the game.
J'avoue que on était un peu surpris.
We are here to share this moment with them. We are sending them positive vibes, and I hope they will receive them and that their talent will speak for itself, rewarding us for our efforts.
La qualité du collectif que nous pourrions présenter.
At kickoff, the excitement gave way to total consecration in front of the giant screen. Like a stadium stand, the Ivorian dominance and the attacking surges of the Elephants heightened the tensions in the fan zone. Segri Kofani's shot off the crossbar revived hope among Cameroonian supporters. The Ivorian opening goal in the 51st minute caused a moment of shock, quickly dispelled 5 minutes later by the Indomitable Lions equalizer, triggering an explosion of joy. The draw, 1-1, was ultimately greeted with measured relief. The initial player changes caused some uncertainty about the new team's direction. While the final roster assured me we had talented players, I still had reservations about the overall team performance we will be able to achieve. Open on every match day, the Indomitable Lions fan zone has established itself as a space for sharing and passing on tradition. Between meetings with former national team heroes, traditional and modern dance performances, convivial aperitifs, and halftime match analysis, the public experiences the Moroccan AFCON to the full, as if at the heart of the event itself. A vivid illustration of Cameroon's enduring passion for its national team and for African football. Appointed in 2022, Walid Regraoui has raised the scale of Moroccan ambitions, firmly establishing the Atlas Lions among the national teams closely followed and analyzed since their World Cup semi-final run. On the bench, he imposes a calm but demanding approach built on organization, game intelligence, and collective responsibility without excess or agitation. Qualification, though expected, was managed with restraint, far from any overexcitement, in a spirit of continuity and close attention to detail.
Il y a un nouveau challenge, ça va être, comme j'ai dit, ça va être des matchs de coupe et tout est possible dans les deux sens. Faut qu'on soit humble.
As I said, these will be knockout matches and anything can happen either way. We have to stay humble. We have to show respect because we must not think too highly of ourselves. I'm not more worried after the match against Mali than I am confident today in saying that everything is done.
On sent cette énergie, cette vague.
The management of the squad reflects a clear line, controlled rotation, trust in locally based players, and a measured integration of youngsters. Merit takes precedence over status, embodied by players such as Shebi or Brahim Diaz, effective and quickly integrated. For AFCON 2025, Regraoui has broadened the framework and calls on the public to become a driving force behind the collective project, ahead of the round of 16 for which the Atlas Lions qualified convincingly by topping Group A with 7 points.
Vraiment, j'ai aucune inquiétude à me faire par rapport à la capacité à Walid Regraoui de supporter la
pression. Honestly, I have no concerns all about his ability to handle the pressure because yes, it is huge pressure to bring back the Africa Cup of Nations here in Morocco. He's a top professional and we are all united behind him. Against Zambia, you can feel that the team is enjoying itself more. There is also a bit less pressure and I think Morocco will keep rising, showing even more of the ability to play their football and grow stronger as the tournament goes on. I have no doubt about Walid Regraoui's ability to bring the trophy home.
De ramener la Coupe d'Afrique à la maison.
At 50, Walid Regraoui is committed to more than just short-term success. He is focused on establishing an enduring legacy. He has united the whole country behind a single ambitious objective to make AFCON 2025 a triumphant moment. This victory is envisioned as a collective celebration achieved through the team's on-field performance and the powerful support of the nation.
Now watching GT AFCON Morocco 2025 with Spiro, the African leader in electric motorcycles. Spiro by Arise, the continental champion of Made in Africa.